to other things. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
Hoping to get one of the one helmets. That one looked kind of cool.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
You love a candy.
That's tobacco.
If all that coughing bothers you, don't worry, you can chew it too.
We need a lot more ammo. How's it going, Bob? I'm doing all right. You?
To get your candy.
That's tobacco. Smoke.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you.
The Paradigm is a self-centered derivative take on the Grand.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. The stamen of a typical Arcadian Titan flower, or Colossicus arum, is responsible for dumping several pounds of dander into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for gunky eye, goop lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse. Unless you've stockpiled Falderall's mollifying demulcent. An easeful release from Arcadian allergens of all kinds. Use Falderall's mollifying demulcent and breathe easy once again. Falderall, the most trusted name in exo-anti-allergenics.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Purple Berry Crunch is crispy and sweet, perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch, there's always time for Purple Berry Crunch. Purple Berry Crunch, spelled with a K, because it is far more authentic that way. Purple Berry Crunch is for
I don't know which one I want.
and as always, it is parasite free.
An interesting piece. I think I want that. A lot more keys.
I feel we should talk.
I was hoping to get one of those one helmets. I thought they were pretty cool. Maybe the goofy big one. Would have been funny.
The information collected on the peace talks has been verified, Commander. As time is a factor, this unit suggests heading to Greater Tranquility Station as soon as you are able.
Should we consider going in with a plan this time? Or is it going to be another improvised free-for-all? Stakes are high. If DeVries sabotages the peace talks, war will continue. Don't need to be a seer to divine that. Yes, the Order will have foreseen possible threats from Auntie's Choice or even the Protectorate, but they may not anticipate an infiltrator like DeVries.
Records indicate Greater Tranquility is a derelict station. Consequently, the ideal route to reach the main chamber for the peace talks will be through its underbelly. Be advised, in the absence of Victor, status deceased, and his explosives, Agent DeVries and her team will be committed to a frontal assault. Due to delays incurred while saving the Order hostages, DeVries also has the codes to control the station's security automechanicals, and will assuredly deploy them against you, Commander.
You deserve Auntie's Choice. Now upward and onward. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
This unit is proficient in multiple forms of violence. Additionally, per the Earth Directorate Manual, when lacking equivalent combat forces, determination and vast amounts of ammunition may make up the difference.
Always up to erase an erratic variable.
I'm coming with you. Who better to make DeVries pay for Horizon Point than a pair of our own Phantoms? Good. Would have been a shame if DeVries was the reason for us falling out too.
Confirming coordinates for Greater Tranquility Station. Confirmed. Use the astrogator when you are ready to navigate to the station, Commander.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have. I don't envy anyone in the Order's janitorial sciences. They're gonna have a hell of a time scraping him off the walls. And the floors. And the ceiling. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right? No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into. True, but DeVries is still DeVries. She's good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest. Trying anyway. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed. Always up for a little back fence talk. Though I'm guessing you don't mean Val. Underneath that friendly old lady facade, Marisol's a killer. Best we not forget that. Future's always changing, though. Who knows? Maybe Marisol will surprise us. In a good way, I mean. Not in a surprise attack kind of way. I hope. Sure thing. I trust you've got particulars in mind.
Honest to goodness broadcasting for street shooters across Arcadia. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. An important update regarding the attack on Outpost Opportunity. The Order of the Ascendant's claims have been proven correct. They were, in fact, not responsible. Outside agitators were apparently attempting to frame the Order in hopes of rekindling hostilities between us. But we were much too cautious and level-headed this time. Other outside parties, presumably less agitating, reportedly outed these malefactors and brought these matters to an appropriate close. Listening shot anyone from the Order while this was being resolved, which you'll recall explicitly forbade earlier. If you did, and any Order
was great.
representatives are listening...
This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you.
The hostages went home safe. We'll see if those at the peace talks make it back. May all our endeavors yield expected results.
There is quite a bit of space on this ship for people. I didn't know there was that many rooms here.
Red and green and black and blue.
Milky white and orange too.
Yellow, even violet. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
I think I want to go to the free market station first. Actually, I mean, is time sensitive? Probably not.
You crave more colors through the gauntlet down. All the colors, don't overthink it.
Tip it back and drink it.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down.
Careful now. Oh, you sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
I'll say what I've had.
Maintaining close proximity to a rift of that magnitude is not advised. Some light dissociation. From reality may occur.
Good evening. On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. That said, it is deeply regrettable that matters on Golden Ridge have not been resolved. But I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow councilors share those grievances, but we are here in good faith. Peace between us will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
Unable to identify ship affiliation. Further investigation is advised.
This must be the satellite that sent an emergency ping across the system. What led me to you, Commander? And why is DeVries hanging on to it?
This fence is impassable. Please seek an alternate.
Oh. Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success. I've already cleared the way for my associates into the station.
Switching to interrogation protocol. Preparing knife. Knife prepared. Determining ideal location for first incision.
You do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable.
Nope.
And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, so be it. But that isn't our plan. Our plan is a strong one, but it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. Now we're just talking in circles.
Guns cocked and loaded. Hit the signal. You put low, Commander.
Monitor is displaying information that may be relevant to your mission, Commander.
Need ammo, need long rounds. What is it, heavy or long? Really heavy. I don't want to go this route or this route. Where does this take me?
Just imagine the hustle and bustle of this place.
That means administration's involved with this mess.
Sovereign is regarded as being...
A fuse is required to proceed.
This is good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, he he and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping redworm.
I am... But I presume that to mean it will be without exertion? If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
What do we have here for station? Forestry Arcadia.
DeVries' team must have gone to these mechs first. I don't favor fighting on two fronts, but it's not looking like we have another choice.
Well, I went with hacking, bud.
Huh? Anomalous anomalies!
Conveying fulminate!
Hostile stinger.
I did good. Ooh, it's heavy as well.
Fearless leader firing on him. Let's get the crap.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
interrupted.
I wonder. They do explode. In most red barrels too, but
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate.
Yes, but things have taken somewhat of a turn. After the Protectorate destroyed their own relay out of madness, we have seen little resistance to our presence.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to find your hold. Worrisome indeed.
right? Yeah, it's like definitely a place that should have some sneaky stuff. I mean, there's almost always something like hidden under the stairs. I mean, there's a little. What's we have in here?
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed, and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery.
It's a weird space. It's like just the back and forth all the way down.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our pointed and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuation that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that many erratic
Next, you'll be claiming you're to blame for all of your past failures. The mere prediction of a former rival years ago
Must be missing something over there. Maybe? I don't know. I mean, earlier I disconnected one. So maybe I'm missing something? I think maybe I need to go do something. I don't know. So without the fuse, this won't work. Okay. Yeah. I know it'll kill me, but for science. Yep, instant. Does slow time work? Yeah, I can try that. If it's what you're supposed to do there. I just don't see any way to actually affect it. I mean, that works. Nice. Yeah, it's not something I use very much. Cool. It's like the first thing you get, so you don't even think about. Like, I don't even actually use it.
Neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other.
This unit welcomes you to the utility atrium. My records do not indicate that any authorized personnel remain. Praise be to the Sovereign, for he knows precisely what to provide his subjects.
That's a cool hat. Do I want the hat? I think I'm gonna buy it either way.
What is it? All right, but we best do this quick.
Can I craft each extra holster? Kind of a crazy. We need heavy. They don't really last that long.
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
That was blocked off. Okay.
Multiple indicators suggest contact with the enemy may be imminent.
Oh.
Commander, you currently possess the codes to override these automechanicals. Access the controls nearby in order to do so.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
You'll go no further, Infidel. This next shot will...
I wish I had a scope on that one.
What are you doing?
Actually,
Down there.
I can't.
Commander, watch your vitals!
Engaging combat protocols.
Look at a few corks low, Commander. Let me know when you need a distraction.
What are you doing over here, bud?
How are you still upright over there?
Yeah, that's why. It just sucks that he's running out of ammo on it because it is good. That was the weapon I got from the book quest.
I can hear you scattering around.
Updating delegates' likelihood of survival based on factors. Warning. Delegates in imminent danger. Hurry, Commander.
We came here in good faith to offer a merger and an alliance, and yet our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight does not win wars. A military's might.
Delegates located. Status alive. For now.
Weaknesses in the Protectorate to great effect. Do you have such guile?
So you think that your people should rule? I don't wish to denigrate your military's knowledge here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Ibarra, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why. Oh, and once you stop me, will you stop speaking for him too? I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late. Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corporation with the kind of power that the Order should. It was the Seers who came. I didn't want to believe them.
That's law, Augustine. You could have told us what you were planning instead of letting us blunder into a trap.
No, I couldn't have. Had I deviated from the plan even the slightest amount, it could have jeopardized everything. I had to avert a far worse disaster. By any means. You were an unwelcome variable. I tried to put it out of, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started. I joined with this legitimate, I had to sit with You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts. And only the Order can be trusted.
I don't think anybody can be trusted with it.
You know who these corporatists are. The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete...
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander. Commander, this is for Wade, for Eric and Helen, and for everyone else's futures you tried to burn.
Do what you must.
Confronting threat. Agent DeVries has been terminated. Due to acts of betrayal, service honors may not be awarded posthumously.
Seems like a bad idea to have this place here. Yeah, everything's fine.
Station's not gonna hold up against that rip for long. We need to get back to the incognito now.
Everything's fine.
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Station integrity failing. Escape window narrowing.
Yeah, definitely don't want the Order having shit. Definitely don't want Auntie's Choice having shit. I mean, it would be interesting to see what the Rifts do, but I don't think either one of them deserves to have access to it.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly.
Yeah,
the rifts
exactly.
threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries's assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose. The prototype rift reaching the lab may involve violence. A protectorate blockade has been erected between the ARC. Control over the archive has changed. Agents are permitted to both, and coincidentally, it seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. It is worth. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice esteemed invaluable disposable agent program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the Astrogator to navigate there at any...
Yeah, I don't trust either one of them, so we ain't going there.
So, that's it then. DeVries dead, justice served. Galaxy still needs saving, but we'll get to that. Am I that transparent? And you're not exactly Commander Compassion. I once thought DeVries the upper limit of what an agent could be. Certainly everything I aspired to be. Tough, brave, smart. And now she's dead. By our hand. Thought I'd feel relief or something akin to it. But mostly I just feel unbalanced. Like a mech with gimbals on the fritz. Yeah, I had a suspicion you were working the same problem. DeVries earned her grave, sure enough. So why does killing her feel like, hell, I don't know, putting out a star?
Yeah, I bet.
I could do without any more explosions myself. Don't suppose you have any advice on how to move forward from here? Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. I hear you. Appreciate you making time to listen to me jawing on about all this. Might need a few to work through my thoughts, but I'll be ready for whatever comes next. Don't you fret.
Hey, you there.
Here's
Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. Wow, that's large! It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout. When they see me coming, they shout. Look out! Perchance a glance at me with these, they know that I'm a VIP. It's a Wentworth Stout, and it says with pride that I'm a #1 top bonafide. In any crowd, I'm sure to stand out with an Uncle Wentworth Belvedere Stout.
Marisol Delgado has been added to the ship roster and has claimed her quarters. This unit has also been informed by Agent Delgado that she is not to be disturbed while resting unless the ship is on fire, and even then only if it nears my quarters.
Fair.
Readying database. Which member of the Incognito would you like assessed? Agent Ibarra has resumed regular exercise and no longer requires hourly provocation to move. These are all strong indicators of improved mental health. Agent Ibarra's lack of motion was becoming a cause for concern. However, this unit maintains full confidence in his resiliency and current combat readiness. Agent Delgado has asked that this unit not provide unauthorized updates on her aptitude or well-being. She instead requests that anyone wishing to form an opinion of her speak with her directly and within striking distance. Agent Delgado has also asked that the following addendum be provided. That last portion was a joke, to some degree. This unit is ready to answer any and all queries. Presenting the Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Directorate and is not intended for civilian or commercial use. Resale of this unit is strictly prohibited. This unit was first deployed on a mission to Redacted. Other highlights include the triumph at Redacted, the rescue of Redacted, and the FERC detecting a tone of frustration. Initiating placation. Do you have any other queries, Commander?
A short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First Sovereign are buried, supposedly. Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried. He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Much obliged.
Okay, we'll start right away.
Turn your lamps on that building over there. Reckon that's where we'll be able to get our hands on the rift modulator.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Automech factory.
It's funny that these would ever be out of order since you can turn the crank manually.
Just give the signal.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is wireless free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts to safeguard them from harm.
That's one hell of a wall. Going over or under's out of the question. But what about around?
The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Luckily, our products, and only our products, can reliably. So I say, don't cower and hide. Go and make something of yourselves. Live a life that's larger, more daring, exhilarating, armed and inoculated against a hostile, universe. With Auntie's Choice. Daredevils rejoice with Auntie's Choice. Our product line is stronger than nature.
Now, upward and onward. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
That almost sounded like... Fuck! Mortar fire! Move!
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Auntie's chemical purge. It's far better than natural cures. Oh, live off life free.
Please seek an expert's recommendation before attempting to feed local fauna.
I don't have any mini roll-ups.
Don't be in a rut. 'Cause stuff is stuck in your gut. Auntie brings you the pill that fixes all your ills. Oh, live dog, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live dog.
Engaging hostile life forms.
Oh, mini roll-ups.
Go-getter, climbed a ladder with impressive speed.
Have a new pet.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Fly free, no longer does my have to be. Oh, live dog, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a
Go
life
back
of
there.
self-fulfillment and self-determination.
I can go around.
Did I mention I ate a full box of purple berry crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't top from that first food inhaled to the very last. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims.
The rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want?
A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one. A double thriller, so make your mouth dry.
Give the order and I'll take care of it, Commander.
Pouring more smoke. Blowing smoke bubbles. For the taste, it's the bubble. So pick up your pace. Try bubblegum
Happy to assist in crafting more ammo if you need it.
Oh, bubblegum, 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 bubblegum.
Rich tobacco sweet at the end. What more could you want? The smoky, sugary blend.
Try bubblegum slim, try bubblegum slim. The long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's two treats in one, a double thriller.
That's where it turned into a puddle. Okay.
Your satisfaction doubles, satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing smoke bubbles, blowing smoke.
entering a conversational state.
For flavor that lasts and a taste you can't top.
From
Nope.
that first smooth inhale
To the very last. Try Bubblegum Slims. Bubblegum Slims. Oh, Bubblegum Slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum Slims.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
flavor won't stop till the very last.
Next up, the real reason Wireless Free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of Meaty Roll-Ups and Spectrum Leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coenzymes, both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
Okay, it's a building. I was like, what the hell is that noise? Sound like a big creature or something.
That's you and there's no doubt. That's her. Gonna keep you down and out.
Active vitals have fallen. Maintaining your battlefield stamina.
Raise your spirits high with liquid confidence. You're shooting.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
$13. I don't know if I'm the level I should be or not. Following a quest. Yeah. Okay.
Awaits repair.
I don't know where it's going to put me back, but it is what it is. I'm doing alright, kid. You? I probably should not go there unless I need to go there. So let's go over here. there for yourself or others? Hope everything's alright. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, those aren't a good combination, especially when the one you're carrying's usually not helping the problems either. They don't seem to have much remorse for the mech they're piloting.
And I'll take care of him, Commander.
Owie. Yeah, I've been playing this on Game Pass, so. Jeez. This is not forgiving. I don't know what they are exactly. Some kind of creature. It looks like I need to go fix that, so really? Yeah, well. Okay, so I've got to go over there, find the parts. Jarawa? Do I have any? I only have 4. Can I? Where you at, Niles? Can I craft?
Can we talk? I wanted to thank you for hearing me out after everything that happened with DeVries. I wish she hadn't
Sure.
gone down the... Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get back to the mission now. Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Can I make some ammo? We
That's
need.
the ACS Undisputed Claim, a beacon of profitability. More than just our corporate flagship, the Undisputed Claim has been
Black
our home
powder.
office away
Can I
from
make
home
black
ever since we
powder? I
acquired
don't
it
think
during the
so.
merger with Spacer's Choice in Tau Ceti. Aboard, you'll find top-of-the-line facilities, from hangar bays to mess halls to the medical wing, where
What
battle-scarred
if
troops are
I-
rebuilt better than new and promptly redeployed. Our flagship is a model of self-sufficiency, the tightest of tight ships. Outages and life support are rare, not worth mentioning. Forget I mentioned it.
Ooh.
The Undisputed Claim is home to a cross-section of our corporate hierarchy, from our beloved CEO herself in her tower officeplex to the bottom rungers in the bowels of the ship. All traversed with a convenient
What
tram
if
system.
I
Knock back
break
drinks in the famous
down?
bottom runger saloon. Ballpark some figures on a cocktail napkin. Make a few handshake deals. But don't hobnob unduly. We all have work to do and a solar system to liberate. Everyone get to work. Your home office away from home will be waiting for you when the job is done. Now, on to other things. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking. All I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today.
Futures filled
They
me
wanna
with
leave.
dread for so long, but now, sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Hops and rears to tits. Efficient meals means we make more bits. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst.
Zeb
Yeah.
always wanted to bring change to our kid. Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit.
In a
What did you have in
mod was. What can I make?
No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums with their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones means no tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Didn't see you there.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts.
You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger.
So, when we need to relight our
Really need to use my sniper.
time slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon.
There's actually not that much difference than this. I just wish I had a better scope.
Ready to waste it.
On your command. Soft serving of feral pork pasties boost productivity to full burn in those small hours.
All right, enough yapping.
Time is bits.
Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory vats into my tummy. Who knew meat was so yummy? Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, grab a can today.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Don't be a shirker. Don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with Borstwurst. Borstwurst.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia.
Valued underlings, your Auntie Cleo needs to spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in dreadful anticipation to my latest demotions report, starting with Asta
Yes.
Fiskwich, senior
Always.
copywriter in invasive marketing, whose slogan
Got some bad
Tau City for the vibrant Arcadian market.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Prepare this unit and it will strive to perform better in the future.
Let me in. Help me out.
As executive activations and artificial
This unit is in
from my office. Nothing ruins a view like a constellation of 60-bit fans.
Damn. This place is rough. This whole planet is rough.
Inspiring sponsored content that will boost you to the top rung, plus all the news that's fit for listening. This is Wireless Free Arcadia. Here's a bulletin that will boost your boardroom confidence. An update on major combat operations across Arcadia. Because when it comes to Auntie's bottom line, war is swell. News from the front lines is nothing but grand. Look no farther than Praetor. Not the most picturesque piece of real estate, but a profitable one by gum. Wasn't so long ago that Praetor was supposedly an impregnable protectorate stronghold. A dank, glow-in-the-dark closet to stack all the skeletons of their repressive society. Now look at it. Our ingenious acquisition forces have transformed the Protectorate's black sites into highlights of our quarterly income report. Factories, chemical plants, unnatural resources, all ours for the exploiting. An incredible return on our troop investment. And while every planetary occupation has its hazards, Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed. Easily. Our Praetor facilities are operating at 110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down-and-outers or jealous lower
Not friendly life form.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Need a better spot. Trust We're straight
Boo.
Military occupation has its hazards. Praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Not friendly life.
military occupation has its hazards, praetors have been minimal. True, one local species of megafauna seems unusually aggressive. Sounds like an ideal candidate for the lab coats and biological weapons to me. Protectorate attempts to reclaim their assets have been repulsed. Easily. Our praetor facilities are operating at 110%. Put no stock in rumors you may hear to the contrary. Mere water cooler scuttlebutt from disgruntled down and outers or jealous lower managers who balked when Auntie first proposed we put boots on that rock. You can always trust wireless-free Arcadia. We're straight shooters, just like our combat forces expanding our market share across the star system. Now, on to other things. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Borst Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your launch today. When you miss the cough or chow, but you want to eat something now, you'll go for lunch with Borst rockets. When your tea is getting creamed and your winger's out of steam, recharge your tossball crew with Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Borst rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your lunch today.
Yeah, Chris. I mean, it's been a good time so far. I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, I've got the thing where I have to take all the negatives. Kind of funny. I don't know if I can even see my list. Yeah, I've got a few. Yeah, I've got teetotaler, easily distracted, flawed, bender, bad knees, irradiated, drug addiction. You're an Glacier, how you doing, man?
With no hope of rescue soon, you can save the day with Borst rockets. When your ship's adrift and
Now,
low,
Noiter, give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Yeah? Why is that? Oh. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I tend to not steal very much, like unless it's something fancy and I can close the door. I generally don't.
This is Wireless Free Arcadia. These airwaves are a no-humbuggery zone, and so you've no reason to doubt the following
Emergency protocols ready.
refinement center. Our Praetor portfolio. Its output output of essential additives and cosmetics in every way justifies the cost of lives and resources expended in our hostile takeover from those protectorate naysayers. Any rumors you might hear of agitators in Space's choice uniforms attempting a work stoppage are just that, vicious rumors, spread by jealous down-and-outers and run leaders. Frankly, working conditions have never been more luxurious. Employee discounts on Adrenatime. Workers enjoy a reasonable amount of restroom access. What more could anyone want? Our merger with Spacer's Choice
I just love the fact that I can loot to my heart's content. I don't have to worry about carry weight bullshit.
Anyone who says otherwise is selling you a bill of goods. No one would complain if they fell out of an airlock. Happens all the time. Unfettered trade is a risky business. Now, on to other things.
Standing by with life support, promoting teammate health.
You surely will as well.
The flavor that lasts and the taste you can't stop from that first food inhales to the very last. Try bubblegum slims,
but rich tobacco, sweet at the end. What more could you want?
A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-wop,
Ready to wait on your command.
a double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. Satisfaction doubles. Instead of boring old smoke rings, you'll be blowing.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say which.
A flavor that lasts and a taste you can't touch.
From that first smooth inhale
to the very last. Try Bubblegum Slims. It's filled with flavor. Bubblegum Slims. Try
flavor won't stop till the very last.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and Spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to boar's entrails, spirit organs, salt tuna skin, nanner peels, and tobaccorn husks for the perfect combination of crunchy and chewy.
Try it today.
And buy an extra bar to share with a chum.
Right. Moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see riding with me? The self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung
This is
on
long
a
round.
meritocracy.
That's pretty
I
nice.
saw
What
my
is that?
opportunity And I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose.
Wish you could remove
So all
mods.
confidence, I asked her, how do I find success?
I don't think you can do that though.
And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. Listen, child, and take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment, makes you 110% everything you've ever hoped to be. Revolutionary corporate guidebook with a fresh new Canton surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning and upper rungers are winning. So shortly you and I will all get rich.
She said, persuade them that a better me. Liberate society. Sell them on a nimble tree. It's time to mount to piety. Choose betterment or impairment. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that patience and that's your goal. Let it go all told. Monopoly.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium.
Guess I found
from
it.
the boardroom to the bottom rung. This is wireless free
I was gonna
Arcadia.
say.
Official frequency of Auntie's Choice.
Here at Auntie's Choice, we've been hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment, and we have one thing to say. Is that it? No physical refreshment? Like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day. Come say Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about you.
That sucks, man. I'm glad you're doing all right. It's crazy, man.
All those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department, may you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Hopefully you're feeling better.
We need to wait for Niles.
Your arrival cannot be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm glad
Just
to see you
something
again as
random
well,
or
Niles.
some bullshit?
Gotta
What?
say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret. For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work,
It's crazy.
hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the
that-
genius she's purported
That
to
bad
be,
of a
the skip
a
drive
thing.
cannot be the
It's-
entirety of
you're
her
lucky you're
inventions.
alive, man.
Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered
glad
here,
you're right.
the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the Matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. Reaching the vaults will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards. Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
Yeah. I mean, I guess lucky for that. I mean, it sucks to lose stuff, but yeah.
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. After you.
Yeah. I mean, it's a chunk of money, but I guess a cheap price to pay for that.
On this episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
I'm Pierce Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards. Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Liftoff Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown.
I think I'm gonna take that.
I'm on Dorado, soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind
Stay
of
close and keep silent.
creature with
The less
8
attention we
legs
draw,
and
the
2
better.
venomous injectors. The Barachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Barachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves their unsettling appearance in that it helps them blend in. Plenty of nastier variations out there. This whole system needs an exterminator. These jumbo bugs are deadly from any distance. They'll cover a quarter furlong in a single leap and tear you apart before you know they're near. Some breeds hurl sticky silk globs.
In my new
You know what? No need to track one of these spiders down. Listeners get the gist. Oh, security team spotted one nearby. Great. Better have a look. Little bugger's skinning up behind me! It's on me! It's a swarm! They're everywhere! Burn them! Burn them with plasma! Best way to deal with swarms is plasma grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery swoop.
We will
And don't
abandon the
underestimate
illness of
traps.
corporatism.
Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them. Stick with quick loaders.
I now
While you're
present to
swapping
you
ammo, the
my
spiders
new
might already be on
invention,
top of you.
the skip drive.
Nastiest case scenario. Well, let's just move on to the spoils,
technology
shall we?
Return to the
Arachnid's only premium part is its sucker. Hideous, but handy in all sorts of crafting recipes. Certainly.
More ambulation, less aspiration.
That and 10 sprat hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water. Time to blast off this bug-infested rock. So with that, I raise a glass of Spectrum Red and bid you bottoms up to
For
your
my
bottom
next
line.
gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design. Let this accord between the
What say we change the subject? This is for anyone out there who just lost out on a big promotion. Keep your chin up. Next time.
Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
As anyone living could ever achieve, it will be the honor of the Order to serve as the protector in scientific.
Are you stuck on the ground?
All that I do,
Impractical
I
and
do
got
for my
you down.
subjects
Well, trust
and their
anti-chemical
descendants.
purge. If we're
Gloria
better than natural
Arcadia!
cures.
Gloria Arcadia!
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate
I
where
guess
I
I'm gonna be going in the room.
Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
For science.
Providing aid. Will strive to perform better in the future. Resuming hostilities.
Break free. Once again, be a go-getter. Climb the ladder with impressive.
This thing only a short doesn't matter. You've already reloaded. You ever let a weapon run out of ammo, you deal less damage for short, but all your guns have more full point ammo. That's a crazy one. Guess I gotta reload more often.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impact and got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off. Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off. Take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
That was a song the Sovereign doesn't want you to hear. Oh, say, I hope no members of the Protectorate are listening. Wouldn't want anyone dreaming of a life of self-fulfillment and self-determination. Did I mention I ate a full box of Purple Berry Crunch to celebrate my big new promotion? Yep, life here's tough. Sure wish my leaders spent their time dictating my every move. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Whoa, to have the matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually, the matriarch passed the
Entering.
Down in the mine.
I'll handle. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance here. Just trigger. Run!
On a tidally locked moon, some greenhorn drift of ice.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Round fresh flooded place, with that manager
Shame. But let's continue. There should be a hidden entrance.
hats off to our workers. One recent fiscal year to kick workers into gear. Auntie asked for a new stint that keeps minds crystal clear. Test subjects worked all day, but they shit out all their gray. Presenting liftoff laxative, hooray! Bombs away! Accidents happen, it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job. Progress costs an arm, a leg,
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy filter from there.
it's part of the job. Hats off to our workers who lose parts on the job.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
Yes, right. I have a family. Well,
Oh,
no,
he's a
not as
liar.
yet, but one day, I swear on my love of the Sovereign, let me leave and I will breathe not a word of your presence here.
Do not allow these crabbled tears to fool you. This is all a performance. No true subject of the Protectorate would yield so easily. We're wasting time. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
That's a stroke of brilliance, Commander. Wish I'd have thought of it.
Very well. I cannot deny the viability of that solution. Be glad there's softer hearts among us today.
You cannot leave me here. What if it's days until someone comes to free me?
Why, I'll suffocate!
Then you had best stifle your complaints and breathe slow. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
1,000 curses upon you! No, wait, I didn't mean that. Please, let me go!
I think that's funnier.
Can you not see how inhumane this is?
No coarse pores, bristles poking our gums. With their proprietary whisker extraction, pulverized bones means no tooth crack and crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action.
Oh, howdy. Good to see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunger. So, when we need to
1,000
relax
curses
our
upon you!
muscles,
No, wait, I didn't mean that.
slow roasting some fancy woolly cow fillet mignon? No, sir. We crack open a room temp tin of horse roast.
1,000 curses upon you!
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft
Nope,
serving
not this
Ferrero
way.
pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor.
Snap to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory bags into
No going back for me. Not until we've done what we can.
tastes so yummy. Worst, oh, worst. It's not the worst unless it's worst, oh,
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
My father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His
Over here,
latest
Commander.
effort would see him
Reckon I
entombed
found
in
something that might be
automechanical
useful.
mind.
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy. Just doing my part. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime.
and get back on the job with horse It's not the worst unless it's worst.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and...
Let's see if we can't suss out
By
which
my
switch is
grandmother,
which before we
I
commit
cannot
to
abide
guessing.
the time this
We
research
ran
into the
toward
pits
another
is taking.
relation.
It has been
Maybe
years,
if we could
and
keep
yet
the
I am
wiring.
still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
Zev seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before.
Almost like the
Ain't sure for the better.
thing they did to him, it made him worse.
I'll be damned if I go down the same path as DeVries. Some ideals are worth fighting to keep, even if it means taking the long way round to winning. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Yeah, the refresh. I don't think it works the way they act like it works. Like a temporary thing. Like it's something that has to be maintained.
That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts, you can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bringing betterment to keep us content. Auntie is the best choice.
Remember those components I found? Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts. You take the honors, Commander.
Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's.
Not I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear.
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
Regarding these rifts are...
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago in exchange for skip drives. Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different. There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Claimed the product has a might tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might tangy though, that part's 110% correct. Okay.
Downsides like how the skip drives are causing rifts? Yeah, I say that's worth a fret. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences. And should I refuse to leave empty-handed, what then?
Spectrum makes you smile, yeah. Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with. I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra sacrificed herself. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did and found.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka. It's Fizzos, Fizzos, we love Fizzos.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies.
Zebulon just sent word of your success in reaching the vault.
Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden.
I will be eager to hear what secrets were found inside.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Always remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based upon. Not because of efficiency, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled freedom's all about.
And now, back to it. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy. That popular favorite was requested.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate. That kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands. I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that. Right. And those stories don't tend to end well for the folks pressing blindly ahead, do they? Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. Time will decide that one, I think. Only thing I know for sure is that I hate the Earth Directorate for putting us in this spot in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I ought to call it quits. Sometimes it feels like I don't know what I should be doing. I'm just cutting wires and hoping for the best. You know what I mean, Commander. I've given so much to the Earth Directorate already, and hardly felt a return. Should I just keep on? Push through? And here I was hoping you'd unlock the secrets of the universe for me. Shucks. Foolish as it might be, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it. Flawed as it is. Maybe I can make it better. Won't know until I try.
It reminded me a lot of the one dude on the Brotherhood guy on
So it
Fallout
feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
without lisp.
Likewise, Commander. Running with you reminds me of my old days with Zeb. The good times, anyway.
So grab a pack of Detroit bread, they're such tasty treats. You know when you eat Strat you're eating real good.
No target.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message to all Protectorate subjects listening in. I'm afraid you've been fed a lot of hooey about all of us at Auntie's Choice. Your so-called superiors would have you believe we're unscrupulous interlopers intent on stealing the very bread off your plate. Tut-tut! No! Nothing could be farther from the truth. Listen to your auntie. They say they offer you direction, meaning, purpose. We say
Yeah.
that's a fancy way
I can't think of his name on the show, but you know what I mean. Like they're very similar in loyalties and stuff.
We're providers, liberators, spreading free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I
No, not Lieutenant Dan, but the Brotherhood guy from Fallout show. One of the main characters. Like Niles reminds me of him.
Okay, back to business. This one always and I have the sun.
Ready to waste on your command.
Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. Straight from the box or eaten with lunch. There's always
Maximus. Yeah, that's his name.
Blueberry crunch, purple-berry crunch.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it a night here. Where are they saying? So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. Night, Bob, Deacon, Robert, everybody. Babe. You have a good night. Yep. Later.